Hey guys, how you doing? Trying to finish getting set up. I'm unstable. How does it know that? I turn so that way I can see things, but it comes through better. And if anybody's joining me over on Facebook or YouTube, I don't think the multi-stream chat is currently working. I keep trying to reconnect it. I keep looking it up. Anybody has any tips or tricks, I am very open to suggestions. Because right now, it is not working. That's just driving me a little crazy. Alright, guys. I'm going to finish up this piece here. And hopefully she will be done today. Finish her up, paint the areas, glue her to the base, and then she will be all set and ready to go. Love it, love it. Hopefully I'll have that done here soon. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day. Let me see if I can pull it up in another spot real quick. And guys, check out the website. The website is down below in the description or in the About section, depending on where you're coming from, or up on our banner. So the shop is open. The shop on Facebook is live directly through Facebook if you would like to go that way. And then there is also, there we go. Now it's up. So you can go to it through several different fashions. You can either go to it through Facebook itself. There's the website. We also have Whatnot. We have several different areas to go. The website, you can definitely see a lot more because we can list everything on there, and then as you order, we can print. Otherwise, you can go through Whatnot, which is already printed stuff. But you can always request and we can pull it up. There we go. You can always request and we can put it up on Whatnot for you if you're more comfortable ordering through there. It is 100% up to you. And I do need to stick up a poll for this one to see what color skin. I need to throw that up in Discord and take a picture of her. What color skin? And see what everybody likes. Oh, we got people in chat. 3D printing problems. Gotta love it. Right. Take a picture of her. Take my picture with it. I gotta clean her up and get her ready because she's got some supports and stuff still on her. And this is one of ours that we printed. We're gonna start doing statues. So they are going to be offered up in the quality of show quality. So they are really high quality resin figures. so they don't have any lines in them, nothing like that. So excited about getting those up and going. And you can get those too, you can request them. Our artist that we work with for these just opened up their files. We should be receiving them here soon, so we will have a bunch of them to choose from, which is awesome. I brought snacks today, which is good. Let's see, purple, green, peach, see what color we should do. And I gotta clean her up a little bit, which you might see on here. She's got a little bit of supports around. Just needs a little bit of cleaning up. Like with any resin figures for anybody that prints. You know what I'm talking about. There we go. Oh, what's gaming? Hi. Archie. Hi. Just went through everything. Does it look okay? It keeps giving me red, and then it goes back to green. Oh, goodness. Aha! Getting ready for lunch break? Good! I finally ate something. I have eBay's out. Most of Whatnot is out. And I need another spider. So I gotta print that guy out. This will be done in a few minutes. Oh, it does. Look at it go. Close. Wants to focus on random things. I'm gonna stop it from doing it though, because that's gonna be obnoxious. Making me dizzy, sorry. Alright. Apply! There we go. Now it's done. No, we have, we need one more spider. I haven't had any printer problems. Knock on wood. We need one more big spider. We have like a medium-sized spider. We don't have the big spider, so I gotta print one of those guys out. Because he got two of them. We had an order of 2 furniture kits, 1 dungeon kit, 2 spiders, and a bunch of stuff in there. So all I'm missing is 1 spider. There it goes. No more autofocus. So I have Clover's thing printing. I have the monsters printing, and then I will go back and print that guy. But everything else is out. eBay's out because it was just the one order in there. Our shop is up to date except for the last one that needs to go out. And then I think everybody else is good besides the owlbear, which is sitting right there, ready to go. And I gotta clean up the supports and stuff on the dragon. Just the last little bits of things to do. You know how it goes. But it's almost there. I hope work's going good. Nothing too crazy. Happy Wednesday, everybody. If anybody's joining me on Facebook or YouTube, I can't really see the chat. There's some errors that go on with the multi-stream, so I'm trying to sort those guys out. Bear with me. Love you too. Have a good day. Sorry it's busy. Hopefully it's not too crazy. I'll fill out my thing for fingerprints. Lurk, lurk, lurk. Alright. Speaking of lurk, hang on. 2 seconds, guys. Alright. Look it up. So many notifications. Goodness. Okay. Well, welcome, guys. It's a painting. Finish up my little base here. Alright, I had some black wash I wanted to do. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, I can't see your typing right now. If you're on Twitch, I can see you. There's some issue with Streamlabs too from the other platform, so if you want to chit chat, please jump over to Twitch. I'm so sorry I can't see anything right now. Hey Rocky, how you doing? Happy Wednesday, and if you guys just want to chill out and watch some painting, go out and watch some painting. We don't have to talk. I'm cool with just chilling and painting. Hopefully she'll be done today. Oh, I know, yeah. I feel you. Such is life. I just want a chill body. What are you doing? Loves to do that. Alright, let's see. I don't want her to get hit with anything, so I'm gonna put her out of the shot. And then I'm gonna put a thin coat along the top, because I don't know exactly where her contact points are. She's right there. Okay. And then I'll get her attached. Yeah, because her contact points, she's got to sit like this. So she stays on that base. And then I can finish it up around her. But I don't want to put too much paint down, because then she's going to be stuck to the paint and not the base. Nobody wants that. Clover! Is Udemy the website you are using for your classes? Is it? I can literally send you the link. Hold please, Clover! Entertain the people! You entertain him? Welcome 006! Hi, Mom! It's Udemy, yeah. I sent you the exact link that I'm on. That's the program I'm using, is through that gentleman. He's, I sent it through Discord. So in case you don't get Discord notifications. I sent it to you. Orchid, welcome! Welcome, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am finishing up the base for my lovely lady here. She needs a little bit of finishing up, but she is almost done. Got a nice commission piece. Website is up and live, guys. The next whatnot is up and populated if anybody wants to get anything through there. And the eBay is up, but we only have the 28mm up on the eBay platform. Everything else is listed on our website, so if anybody wants anything, just go check it out. Let me know what you think. Our prices are moi. I'll just say. We do commission pieces. We have more of these. I'm gonna finish cleaning her up and then I'll have to spray her down to get her ready for the next piece that I'll be working on. And this is the last 28mm I have. I need to work out more. But welcome everybody, welcome! And if you're coming in through Facebook or YouTube, I can't see the chat. Just to let you guys know. Just figured I'd line up more tutorials while I'm at work. It's a paid course though, on his. If you're signed up, you can get a discount though. I don't know if I can get you a discount somehow. I don't know how Udemy works. I just logged in under Watts and... What color are you using to change orange or light brown? Oh, for these guys? I am using a black wash over top of it and then I'm gonna highlight it. But right now I'm just kinda... I did a mix. So this color right here that I'm using for the gold, because I'm also going to put gold over top of it. Oh, no, it wasn't this one. So this color here was these three from Vallejo. I had bronze flesh tone. Oh, it's not bronze flesh tone. Where's the other one? There it is. It was beastly brown, bronze flesh tone, and sun yellow. And I mixed it about... These two were 50-50, and then I added a little extra of this to make it pop out a little bit more because it was getting too dark. But it kept that nice richness to it for the gold. And that's what I used on the gold for Oliver. And it worked pretty well. I'm using a black wash on it right now. And then I'm going to go over it and polish gold. Kind of give it that nice little goldy look to it, like the rest of her over here and here. Like a nice little polished gold on it, but also getting in those little crevices. Same for her little anklets and stuff. So everything on her that's gold is in this with the wash and everything. So it turns out pretty good. I use a lot of different... I mix a lot of my colors, even though I have like a lot to choose from. I mix 90% of my colors. That's just what I do. But that's how you get that kind of light brown. This that I'm using for the skulls right now is bone white. So it's got like that little undertone of like a tan thing going on, and I'm gonna go back over it after I do the wash on it and highlight it up a bit. I've been watching Blender Guru, but he does environmental foods only. Yeah, like this guy does specifically what we do. That way you can actually see someone that creates the same things instead of similar things but different. At least this way it'll teach you how to do his very first lesson that I did taught you how to make a head, and then he goes back through and starts teaching you how to make a body and stuff for the little mouse thing on there. I'm almost done with it and I want to get back into it. I've just been so busy painting. But for those of you joining us, we've been learning Blender because we want to make some of these pieces ourselves. Super excited to work on that. And welcome everybody! How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. I need to start mixing paints. 006, like, when you start mixing paints, it opens up this whole other crazy world of just colors. And it's so much fun. At least I find it fun. But I come from the digital world. I'm a Digimon. Made me think of the movie. I draw digitally, so I'm used to going through my paints and blending and colors and stuff. So when I came over to this, I just kind of like auto started doing it, and I think it's just because I've been doing that for so long on the computer. And now it just kind of came over into this with no problem. Because any of the color stuff that I've been trying to learn, because I've only been, this is only my 5th model. It's good to, it works cross platforms. It's just a different medium. Not too shabby, not too shabby. It's a good idea to learn, or you can also pick up like the little color wheels. Watts has one. I don't know where it is. If I see it, I will grab it. But if you get a color wheel, that'll help you keep your triads and your dual colors and your color combos that you should put together, and it'll help you keep track of all that stuff. Because sometimes it's hard to remember like exactly what's across on your color wheel and what you should mix to get which colors. And I definitely enjoy it. I think I would be right up there with the people that are on social media that are like mixing colors real good. I'm like, I think I would be right up there with them. Let's go, Rocky. Let's go. Hey, good job. That stuff's hard to learn. Just like mixing paints. It's a little intimidating at first, but you'll be fine. Just mix little bits of paints at a time. And once you start understanding like the different colors and how they work together and how to get different purples and greens and blues and how to bring up your color, how to make sure your saturation is good, how to bring back saturation when you start to get a really dull color. Like all these things you can learn just by experimenting with colors. Be nice to yourself, Rocky. You do good. And it's good. It takes a little while to learn. I have 17 years of painting and drawing and stuff, and I did a little bit on paper. Like I have a whole colored pencil set and painting and stuff that I would use. Never figures, but like I have some anime paintings that I have. Like I painted Full Metal Alchemist. I did their mom's house up on the hill, and I painted it. I like the subtle pictures like that. But I did things like that. Nothing like this. This is way more fun. But yeah, it's just something you gotta learn, that's all. Just like with anything else. I'm very passionate about art. I'm sorry. I get really into it when people are like, oh, I want to learn this, I want to learn this. Just like I just ran in there and sent Clover the Blender stuff. I want her to learn, it's fun. I'm excited to enter some more competitions. I'm excited to try it out. I'm not too shabby at it too. It's nice. 6 times practicing with the guitar songs. Now I'm awesome. There you go. Hey, the more you do it, the more your fingers will get used to it, and the more you can play more songs. Once you start hearing the different tunes, that's when it's really fun. But memorizing songs, there's nothing wrong with that. Memorizing songs is fun. I started painting late July of last year. Nice! Hey, and always follow and watch people who are better than you. That does help you improve. You watch their techniques, you watch what colors they use, you watch how they mix, you watch how they hold the brush, you watch how they do all of it. And if that's like, yeah, I want to get to that level, I want to be that good at it, you watch that person. Watch them every time. And the more you watch it, the more you'll learn. You'll learn more watching that and trying to retain the information, make sure you're watching it and paying attention, than sitting here painting all day. You will learn faster. There's a whole science theory behind that. And it's true, and it works. And I am a clear example of it working. 2 months, 5 figures. I've watched probably 10 different videos at this point, but I heavily focused on how these people would paint. That's it. And that's where I'm at. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh no, Rocky! It gets easier over time. It should be 2 brain worky. This is the fun stuff, man. Although some of it can be a little bit... Or afterwards you're just like, Sometimes I feel like that after I watch these, I gotta say. I'm just like, it's too many steps to remember. There's so much dry brushing and blending, and... Then I go back and I'm like, I forgot to blend! Yeah, it practice and practice and practice makes what? Mask in the class. Practice and practice makes what? Improvement. Practice does not make perfect. Practice makes improvement. Every time you practice, every time you study, the better you will get. It is never perfect. And that's okay. Just keep going and keep learning. Practice makes progress, yep. Clever doughboy. Oh, clever. You're fine. Hey, you'll get it. The more and more you do it, I think I might go pretty solid gold on these actually instead of that because I don't like it. The more you do it, the more you mess with it, the more you have fun with it, the better you'll get. Or do I want to go blue? Because the whole thing's going to be a bright, vibrant purple. I'm going to go blue. Executive decision. He's clever, dull boy. Oh, guys, if you do check out the store, let me know if you have any questions on anything. We got a lot of stuff in there. And it is, it could be a lot sometimes. I have a list of stuff for Watts to look up to get. Song is obnoxious. It's a good thing. It's a good thing when your characters are out of your comfort zone that you're drawing sometimes. Not to the point where you're frustrated. Because then you won't want to complete it. But gently pushing the limits? Nothing wrong with that. Were you able to find a Clover? Oh, you're at work. I'm sorry. Did you bring your laptop with you? My bad influence. I'm sorry. Oh, you mean monster characters with no clothes? Not today? Aw. You probably watch the videos though. Or at least watch some YouTube tutorials and stuff. I draw all kinds of stuff, Rocky, so you're fine. Don't let anybody pressure you into drawing what you don't want to do, though. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Clover knows, I draw a lot of things. Aw. Ranger, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome to the painting stream from Miniatures Tavern. We 3D print miniature figures for tabletop gaming. All our figures are solid and all our figures come with bases and character sheets. You can see the 3D printers are running over there. Got 2 of them in the shot. Third one's at the end, which you can kind of see. 3D printing so much stuff. Well, let me know if you have any questions. The shop is up, the whatnot is up, and the eBay is up. My fingers should be more worky right now. Much to be able to watch videos. There's a lot of videos, yeah. And it's... yeah, it can be a little bit much. There's a lot of information, a lot of steps. That's why I try to watch them a couple times and then go through it in the program with them. So that way I watch it once to see if I comprehend it, and then I go back, do it with them, and then I watch it again afterwards. That's my learning process. He wields a dark serrated handler called the Ripper, and his right hand there's Taklon. Fingers too spectacular. That's a bit intense, Rocky. Oh, work is overstimulating. Why? What's happening? I know you came into a little chaos this morning. Sorry. Too much going on? Have you run all over the place? Tell him I said you gotta get days off. Give you days off. Can't see. I need my glasses. Too much. One of those days, easily overstimulated. Okay. Well, just take it one at a time as you can. One person at a time, one thing at a time. I know what you mean. It's Wednesday, half the week's almost over. I like that better. Hopefully you can just like chillax or something after work today and not have anything too crazy happen. Play some soothing sounds. Listen to the sounds of the TARDIS whirl. I blame you for getting me back on my blog. I love it though. I love Doctor Who. It was a healthy decision. Getting me back on my Doctor Who kick. It does, it helps me write. I started working on the character sheets too. Where did you find that info? That info is like fantastic for writing up characters. It was to the point where I'm like, man, I don't know all this information about my characters. It's awesome. Like, I'm gonna have to go find out. Like, I don't know Quest's exact height. I just kind of... He's a foot taller than Adrian. Like, I draw him 2 heads taller than Adrian. That's how I know their height. I should probably line them up and actually like put their heights to each other. That might be the smart thing to do for my characters. Because Quest is tall. He's like 6'4". I have a 50 fact 1 on paper somewhere. I know. I've been writing these characters for years and I don't know half this information about them. That's probably bad. It's just never come to the forefront of my thought. Like even birthdays and stuff, I'm like, We never celebrate a birthday in the story I'm writing so far. We probably should though. Hi, boo-boo. It would make sense. They're people too. My poor characters. They're like, wow, we just want a break too. It's some info readers may never know, but it gives you more depth and knowledge to write about them. Readers might ask too. That's true. I had like a couple of side stories that I was working on to do more information about the characters because I'm like, somebody might want to know. But I was like, nah, who's gonna want to know this? It's just me. But you're right, it's like my characters that I really enjoy. I want to know what their birthday is. I used to know what Hiro from Gundam Wing, I used to know what his blood type was. I used to know all that stuff. I guess some people might. It's my characters. I don't think people are going to want to know that info. But you know what? They probably are. Want to know what Duo Maxwell's exact height is, what his hair color is, eye color. Oh, and don't forget where his birthday is, what happened to him when he was little, when he was an orphan. Like, it's true, it's the little details. No, you right, you right. The more you know about your characters, the more you express him in your writing. That is also true. I guess I know enough to be dangerous with him. With his pop culture references and anger issues. Because he just kind of doesn't want to be there. But that would be something he would know. At least his computer would know. It would. It would be a good time to practice that. Remember boxes. Everything is boxes. Okay. Alright, can get her out of there. I don't want to get this purple all over here because it's a lot of purple. Right? That's where I'm at? No, that's not where I'm at. Dang it. Gotta do the other one first. Everything shall be boxes. Also, don't need to know all at once. You can learn as you go with the different little quirks and details. It's true. He has changed dramatically. Especially when I got to about the 300 page area of writing him. We had a significant incident happen with the characters, which completely changed so much of him. And I feel bad. it was bad. The story's bad. So like I learned a lot more of him at that point. I'm like, what would he do in a situation like this? And then he showed me and I went, oh. His compass does not always point north, I'll tell you what. Oh, welcome everybody for joining. Thanks for checking out the stream. Welcome to Relaxing Paints with me. If you want figures like this too, I have them 3D printing over there. That's the 3D printer running up in the screen. Got any questions on anything, let me know. It's done! Speaking of which, I gotta go get that. Woo! Can I print before the postman gets here? That's the main question. I have a scenario sheet too. Ooh! The bad can make you grow. It's true. The whole thing that goes down with him and Adrian is it's a bit of a situation. Like, what would they do in situation? Yeah, that's true. Because I don't know until it happens a lot of times. And that's kind of how my writing style is. It's a little chaotic. But it kind of works. At the same time, it doesn't work. Because I always feel like I'm guessing. Like, you think at this point you know your character, then you throw them down that path and you're like, oh, I didn't know my character. My character's really mean, or my character's really dark, or my character just took it. Did it. so many different layers to characters. It's hard until you're like at that point with them, you know what they're gonna do. And then I have so much in quests past that I haven't even covered. That's literally why I had to make a timeline. Alright. I gotta wash my hands real quick and I gotta upload. Wait. Sometimes you can't know until you're actually in that situation. That's very true. They go through a lot of crazy sometimes in these stories. I feel bad for them. Like, you never know until you're faced with the real struggle with your characters. Like, what are they gonna do? That's why I like roleplay stuff. It helps you kind of sort through it. Because a lot of these characters, they go through stuff in life. Uploading files, guys. Sorry. I got the pretty lady as that thing dries. As I make files for 3D printing. Told my writing teacher in middle school when she got my characters, they write themselves. I just put it to paper. Exactly. Yeah. You never know what they're gonna do in a situation. Situations are up. Some of these, not like really bad. Interesting. I hope I grabbed the right file size. I use my scaler. Yeah, some of these characters just kind of go off in their own little worlds sometimes, which I love them. But yeah. I think so too. We have very similar thought processes with our characters, but also different in some cases, which makes for a very good dynamic to the story. So your characters don't always react the way that I think they're gonna react. And I'm like, ooh, it's fun. It definitely makes it a lot less predictable, which makes the writing so much better, which is why I like having you helping me with my stories, because it helps me be less predictable with my story. Because I don't want my characters to just be cookie cutter, you know, that's what they do, because that's not what life is. You don't always know what the characters are going to do, and if you do, that's boring. So it creates this fun dynamic of just characters that, you know, don't respond the way you always think. Because that's kind of what I want Quest to be like, I don't want him to always respond how you would think he would respond. So that makes the writing a little hard. Because he's not technically a good guy. And my first reaction is always, you know, the good guy reaction of, oh, yeah, he's gonna help. He's not gonna help. Just like with D&D campaigns and stuff. But that's why I like it. We have similar but different thought processes on this stuff. Yeah. That is also true. I was starting to pull together more of my papers because I got a lot of them listed as digital files now. So I got to pull them out there and put them in the Discord. Because there's just so much to him. He's complicated. And the thing is his relationship with the main bad guy is super complicated. I like the whole dynamic of the bad guys. Is he really a bad guy? Or is the good guy the bad guy? Is Quest bad? Or is he not? Or is it really Mr. Wonderful? You decide. Or is he? Or is he? Or is he really all that bad? Is he doing this all for the person he loves? That's the kind of stories I like to write. Where you kind of walk away from it going, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I like, I don't know if I like Quest. Like, I want that feeling of unease where you're not sure if you like following this person and their story. Yeah, the other people traveling with him are good. They're trying to help him do the right thing, but is he? And that's where the whole dynamic switch happened, like, halfway through the story. Because at page 300, which is definitely not going to be page 300 when I draw it out, because I've already added 15 more pages, and I'm only in chapter 2. This thing's gonna be long. At that point, you really don't know what to think about him. And then I started implementing flashbacks, which I didn't originally do in the story, but I thought about it and I'm like, Quest and the main bad guy have been crossing paths for 200 million years. It is a series. So the main bad guy that you face in the story and the main good guy have been crossing each other for 200 million years. They would have history. They met on the same planet, irritating each other for 200 million years. And they don't like each other, but they've had their ups and downs. It could be a thing where were they friends at one point? Like, did they come to an accord? Like, those are the questions I had to ask myself as I was putting this together. I'm like, oh, would they have talked? would they sit at a Denny's somewhere and have a conversation of why they need to stop what they're doing that is literally destroying the world? Like, these were things that I went, huh, this is gonna change the whole dynamic of the story. Which is why I need to write it out with you, because that's... It wasn't until after I spoke to you and I was talking to you about this one and Demon Hunters, or Two Souls. Used to be called Demon Hunters, sorry, it's Two Souls now. Once I started talking to you about Demon Souls, I realized, oh, the whole dynamic of this story is going to change. Because you had me thinking about characters and background and certain stories and what more than just the main story that's here. Because our characters are so much more than the main story that's playing. This goes for DMs too that are out there writing stories for their campaigns. Like, this is a similar thought process that you go through. And I love it, but it really gets you thinking about it. Thanks. I appreciate. You know, I wanted the dynamic of this story to be to feel much larger than what it is. I wanted it to be very, I hate saying this way, but like very Game of Thrones, where the story is very vast. There's a lot to the world. It's not just our main guys that we're following. There are other players. There are other people. And you don't know exactly who you're voting for. It's a toughie. I will give it that. I thought we agreed we were voting for Quest. We're gonna try to vote for Quest to win. Or at least to be a good guy for once in his long, long life. Like, I hope his story... Oh, I mean, I know the ending. I know the ultimate ending. But I'm hoping his story turns out good. We shall see. At least, for the most part, survive. I think. Come on. You never know. Come on. Guys, thank you for hanging out. Let me know if you guys have any questions on anything. Just painting up this base. If anybody's coming over from Facebook, I'm sorry I can't see chat. And if anybody is coming over from YouTube, I'm sorry I can't see chat either. There's an issue with Streamlabs, I guess, and getting it set up. So if anybody's talking over there, or if you want to chat, come over to Twitch. I am live on there. If I have it up, it does slow the computer down, but I appreciate it, guys. If everybody's over on Twitch, thank you. Enjoy the painting stream. And if you want figures like this too, we 3D print them. They're in the store. We also do commission painting. That's what I'm working on right now, is a commission piece. And just ask. We 3D print everything, so who knows what we have. Better than the other guy? Okay, I'll give you that. He has to survive better than the main bad guy. What does he, though? My stories are kind of hit and miss on whether or not characters are safe. I don't always do the fluffy good ending. Sinister! How many times do you think Watts has thought about painting so far? Probably all morning. I've talked to him a couple times. He's like, I'm ready to be home. Probably thought about it all morning, Sinister, if I'm being honest. And welcome back! He's probably over there watching, well, in between meetings, watch some painting videos as a single tear rolls down his cheek, and I feel so bad. You can come home and paint, it'll be okay. Don't pull a Game of Thrones on me! I have bad news for you, Clover. Sometimes I do. I'm not gonna kill everybody in my stories, though. I can't do that. At least not in this one. But there are moments. I can neither guarantee nor deny the survival of all of my characters. At least 4. At least 4. Cannot guarantee whether or not they will survive or not. Only after dinner? Yeah. Well, he's got the Whatnot stream tonight, so I'll be cooking dinner while he's doing that. And then if he wants to paint, he can paint. I've been running the printers all day. Got Clover's order on there. Got another order on there that was from the other day. And then he's got the new Beast coming out for tonight, which is awesome. Oh good, you can't see him in the shot. I just pulled them off and I was like, wait a second, that's supposed to be a surprise! But he's showing those off tonight on Whatnot. They are going to be debuted. I didn't even know what it was till this morning. He's like, I got them on the printer. I was like, ooh, they cool. We should have printed those out way sooner. Didn't even think about them. How you doing, Sinister? How's your day going? But don't forget, Clover, Quest and Two Souls run side by side. So I'm talking characters across platform, I guess, across story. I don't know what that would be considered. So those two stories are linked. Going well, ready to be home. Long holiday weekend, may coming back. Yeah. 100%. Like when Watts went back, he was like, like he's like, it's not bad. I just want to be home painting. Like, I get it. I hear you. I completely get it. I was like, it'll be good. It won't be a long stream. You want to come paint? You can come paint. Completely do it and just do his thing. He wants to chillax and veg on the couch, he can totally do that. I know going back, especially after some time off, can be tiring. Same universe, different dimension. Which I find super fun. Like almost a Marvel universe thing going on with it. Actually, before that was like a whole... Well, I guess it was before in the other direction, but I mean before it became like mainstream stuff. But... yeah. It's been like that for a while? Because I had to split the two stories. Well, because one had to remain science-based and the other one had to remain magic-based. Which honestly still has a little bit of magic in it because we got telepathy. But it's like not like fire. It's not that. It's more like I can move heavy objects with my brain and smush your head. I still don't know what Quest's main weapon is. Had anything from, you know, blasters to a spear thing to none, actually. At one point he was so terrifying he had no weapons and he would just go into battle with no weapons. So I honestly don't know what weapons I want him to have. Jade, who joins them, she uses telepathy to pick up giant weapons that she uses. She's got like this hammer thing. So like she's super fun. His sarcasm. His sarcasm bends the knee of every bad guy he faces. I just don't know what to do underneath all that snark. It used to be a case of he would go into battle with no weapons, and he was just so scary and powerful that they couldn't even lift their weapon to fight him. But I'm like, that's too OP. He's gotta at least smack him around with something. But still, I don't know. His sarcasm, just smack him in the face with his words. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries, is what he shall yell. That is his battle cry across the ages. Guys, check it in if you want to see the update. Here is the piece I'm working on. Super pretty. This is her base. It's almost done. Actually, before I add that purple on here, I'm gonna need to glue her into place so that way she's not glued to the paint. Otherwise she'll come off. A little bit? I don't know if a little bit is the right choice of words. I'd say a lot. Most of the stuff that comes out of his mouth. Like, he's just a walk-in slap waiting to happen. I get irritated with him. And I write him. That, to me, is impressive. I mean, he has his reasons. I'm not saying he doesn't have reasons for being the obnoxious little butt he is. But that doesn't make it okay. 200 million years of trauma is a lot of baggage, Clover. Can't imagine what that brain must go through. Because I also had to step back and think about it like that. From almost a Doctor Who's perspective on this character, because he's 200 million years old. How would the brain filter that information? So the thing is he doesn't. His suit does. He doesn't fully retain what happens. He has to remember by using the suit. He doesn't actively try to remember anything anymore. So stuff will pop up and he'll just quote random things that he'll just remember, and he's like, oh yeah, that was a fun date. Because how would a person do that? It's a lot to get over. It's a lot to process. He's a great character, Rocky. I love him. I think I got a picture of him. I could show you. He's an awesome, awesome character. Awesome design on him. His clothing he wears is actually a suit. And it's a computer. Sorry, it's actually a computer that he can interact with. But this is him. That's Quest. But he's a bit of a pain. Isn't he fun? I had so much fun drawing him. I love him. So no judging. But he's just, you know, he's got a lot going on. Like the suit he wears, this whole thing, the arm thing he's got on, it's much better in the picture that I have him colored in. Do I have the colored picture? I should. I think it's up on my Instagram. I don't. Why do I not have the colored picture of him? Oh, it's up on my computer because I never finished it. Okay. But anyway, this is him. And I love him. And I want him to, you know, be a good boy sometimes. Yeah, I love his character. I love his design. He is definitely... He's a bit much to handle in some cases. He grew up. He did! That's why I say you can improve very fast. Yeah, he looked like a teen in his old pictures, but that's him now. Like that, and oh, I don't have the updated Adrian. I put it on my other Instagram. No, I didn't. Like, these are the seers. My ladies that he works with. So these are 2 of the 3 seers that he works with. I have a type. I just realized. Oh no, he doesn't look like a teen anymore. Oh. Pokemon. But yeah, that's Quest. My drawing got better. That's what it is. But yeah, that's him. Yeah, this is my drawing Instagram account. Where I draw everything. And then Chase. Of course, this story that I need to finish. That's a whole other story for another day. But, yeah. It's coming along. It's getting there. It's massive, is the thing. Yeah, and old pictures of him, he looked super young. Super duper young. But now he's, my drawing style has greatly advanced. Thankfully. I can't get the top off. Put the glue down. So... do this other way. Okay. And then throw this away. I have a lot of info to put in for Neverland. I'm excited. I'm excited to learn about your story. I already love it. Oh wait. It was this way. Was it? Am I wrong? No, her foot went there. Hope I'm making contact in enough points. And that she settles in. Your art's incredible. Oh, thank you! I appreciate that. I love doing it. I used to have a whole website up. I was drawing comics and stuff for a while, and it was before I knew about the joys of Instagram and stuff. So like 2014. I had a whole thing up. I had like 3,000 people that were following my comic books, and then big life-changing incidents happened, and now I'm here. Starting over. But it's a good one. I love it. I have 12 different stories. 2 main ones I'm working on right now. One is actually, the story is finished. I should probably put Cornerstone on there. Because the story is finished. It just needs alterations. That one you could read. I don't know if it would make sense, but it's a story. Hope she's on here correctly. Nope. Dang. Oh, because her contact point is back on the heel. We could plow through it all. Thanks. So much to plow through. So much story. No, it'll be good, because I need to. Just like you need that little kick in the booty, I need that little kick in the booty to get these things going. That's good, because I have a lot of different stories. And so do you. Just gotta get a happening with them, man. Borderlands was in the works for so long, but the last 5 years, no work done. It happens. It happens. Mine barely had any work done since 2014 until recent. The last year. That poor story went through so much. I've been working on it since middle school. I got you, Clover. Whatever you need. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, and there she is. She's not fully dry yet, but she's on it. Boop boop. Oh, she looks great. Oh my gosh. Love it. No, I mean it some of these stories take a while. Some of the characters take a while. I just need like a rough understanding of what they look for. If you have like, yeah, just a rough image, even just random reference images, and I can totally draw that up. That's no problem. And then eventually 3D render them, 3D print our characters out. Full 6-foot tall quest coming at you. Hi, baby. Welcome back. I got her on the stand. It's almost done. I wanted to get her on before I put the purple down, because I didn't want her sitting on paint. Sinister was in here. I don't know if they still are. They were asking if you were thinking about painting at work. Oh my gosh. Oh lordy lord. I'm always thinking about paint. That's the secret, Cap. That's funny. Oh, I need to put my glasses back on. How's it going over there? Yeah, knowing the character definitely helps with that. We've had a good number of people through today. Yeah. Always thinking about painting. Poor baby. Hey. It's 1:30. How was lunch? How you feeling? Feeling spry? You feeling lucky? Huh? Do you, punk? Good. Glad. You keep snacks on you. You wrote Clover in bold letters. Clover's having an off day. We were chatting characters. I gotta fly out there so I can boop her on the nose and come back. My gosh, hands. Hands work. Good old Tia nose boop resets the system. Everything's printing away. Oh, I hear the laundry's done. Lots of Spanish speaking today? Uh-oh. Gotta get you the app on your phone. Watch, start translating. Yeah, you can Google Translate. Oh, name's a different Pixar movie? Is it? Does it not do a good job at it? Oh, they wanted the puzzles for him. Gotcha. It's better than no translate. That's true. They got that little machine that'll translate different languages too, but it's like 200 bucks. It had like a whole Kickstarter thing on it that people were using. You sell them all the Pixar puzzles? At that point, I would have been like, Dory? Alright, we're going over here then. Oh. Well, at least no works in both languages. Yeah, some of them are, I know the Japanese one doesn't work. Ooh, what is this music? Get out of here, music. Nightmare in Paris. I will bathe you in all the luck, Rocky, for drawing your sketch. Good luck with the monster, creature, person, scary thing going on. That's true. Sometimes they're just asking for the bathroom and you tell them to go take a hike on a bike. And they're like, what? Pardon? I think Judas might be coming back tonight to see what monster you've got. I just pulled the next ones off. I gotta clean them up. And try to get the other ones off without breaking the boats. Five? I got the spiders printing. I think we have 5? I haven't dug them out yet. I gotta go dig them out. So we might have less than 5, depending on how the digging goes. I'm hoping the digging goes okay. Yeah, the surprise monster. If I can get him out of the boats? 5? Yes, I did. I got 2. So we'll have at least 2. The ones in the rafts, boats, whatever. I gotta dig those out and see if I can get them out without completely destroying them. Rafts, not boat. Close enough. I speak good. You gotta listen to my honky neutral, babe. That's that's where that comes from. It's fine. I have a hard time with certain words. Leave me be. My honky neutral comes out too much. Clover understands me. She's right there with me. We all honky neutral up in here. So the rafts. I haven't dug them out of the rafts yet. I was trying to finish her up. She's almost done. So I was trying to get her done. Which she should be in the next few minutes here. that's too dark. This lady just walked out and told her grandkids I was too unexpressive. What does she want you to do? Dance? Do a little jig? Ain't you dancing monkey, lady? The audacity of people sometimes. Usually, whatever. You can blame you for whatever she wants. She's got her own issues. Obviously. Like, whatever, lady. It's a puzzle store. Buy the puzzles or get out. They don't want me working there. Just gonna put that out there. I would be so unimpressed. No, I don't care. What do you want? You don't want it? Get out. She literally said that there will be a shift change in 40 minutes. Just look at her and flick her off when she comes back. Like, no. I am the shift change. Put a different hat on. Put a different... Do you have a different shirt? I'm so chaotic, oh my gosh. Better I would just go full chaotic in the other direction to where it's so over the top. But I'm evil. It's great because she didn't want to carry her puzzles around with her. Oh, is that why she's coming back? To get them later? It's like people that tell you to smile. Ugh. Like, I can't stand it when people are like, you should smile. Like, I'm not your dancing monkey to smile just because you told me to. You don't know what I've been through today. I have a machine thing. She kept beeping the horn for people to get out of the way, and this lady was like, "Is that necessary?" My sister's like, "Yeah." Yeah, it is. Sounds like me. Yeah, it is. Makes me feel better. She asked me about ice skating. I said I didn't know anything about it, and she stopped saying it. You don't ice skate? Okay. Lady, do you live near the beach? Do you go to the beach every day? No. Barely anybody that's a beach goer around here actually goes to the beach all the time. Why would she go skating all the time? The skating are for people that are not from there. If you live there, you might go once or twice, but after that it loses its charm. I would be too snarky to work there. I would be mean. Like, I only have two modes. I have super snarky or I have walk all over me. I have no in between. Yeah, seriously. Like, I work. You think I ice skate? I live here. Get out. You're like, lady, where do you live? And then I would pick something for where that area is known for. I'd be like, do you do that all the time? Do you know? Are you familiar with this? I'm not your dancing monkey, you swine. I hope I'm not on speaker. I'll tell her. Swine! I would be so mean. I usually just avoid situations like that because I don't like to be mean. I don't like to be nasty, but I will be the nastiest person. Or she thinks she has to. Okay, yeah, in your ear, good. Comes back, I'm gonna say swine. Really softly in your ear. Oink oink, lady. Oh, that's me. That would drive me crazy. That's why I can't. I don't know how you do it. Like, my level of tolerance stopped when I worked at Michael's Arts and Crafts. Oh, thanks! Coming out, super fun. That's why painting is therapeutic. I gotta paint her toenails. I forgot about her toenails! She needs nice painted toenails! Can't see her fingernails, so I can't paint her fingers. But I can paint her little toenails! Oh, goodness. Trying to mix and match her colors up nicely. At least that's the idea. I touched her foot. Thanks. If you guys ever want a song skipped, all you gotta say is skip. And I'll skip a song. Some of these songs are super annoying. Like, a lot of them I don't even notice. I like zone out and start painting, and then other times I'm like, what is that annoying sound in the background? But yeah, thanks. Turned out pretty darn good. Trying to make sure I add as much little fun detail as I possibly can. Then I gotta dull this down a little bit. Because you never want your base to overpower your character. Otherwise it draws the eye away. And you never want to draw, unless that's your intention, to draw the eye down. You always want to draw the attention to the face. Basically wherever your focal point's supposed to be is where you want to draw the eye. That's why she has red lipstick on. Amount of things I Google for reference has probably put me on a list. Especially when you're like DMing stuff. Like, what did I see the other day on TikTok that had me dying? Can you still cry without eyes? Is what somebody Googled that was trying to DM for a group. And they're like, I gotta be on a list somewhere. Then she wrote in the thing, she's like, the answer is, yes, you can. I was dying, I'm like, oh my gosh. Can't imagine what kind of list, yeah. Like what kind of list you would end up on asking those kinds of questions in Google. Can you cry without eyes? I'd just be sitting there afterwards like, uh-oh. I'm, gonna be flagging my accounts for stuff. My favorite was, back in the day, I forgot about this. My old DM Googled how long you could live if you're bleeding out. And I was like, you shouldn't have Googled that. He's like, I needed to know how many turns it would take. I was like, oh no, you guesstimate at that point. You never Google that. Oh, so funny though. Like, I'm like, your account is 100% flagged at this point. You're on a list. You're on a watch list. Like, especially for stories and games and writing those things, and even for novels and stuff too. Like, one of the horror novelists that I really like, was it Stephen King? Might have been Stephen King, where he mentioned, I can't imagine what my Google what people think of me on Google, because the things I look up. No, it was Night Chills. Who is that? That's not Stephen King. Dean Koontz. It was Dean Koontz. Oops. Everything on Google pops up for Casey. Oh, no. Casey's over here sweating. Because if your Google search is anything like mine, he's sweating. I know some of my stuff pops up too. Because I mean, we're logged into a lot of the same things. And I'm like, his Google searches are not as interesting as mine. His are tame. Yes. Yep. There's a reason Watts doesn't go on a certain laptop. And a certain account. Like, yeah, same. That's so funny. Poor Casey. Can't unsee. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Under the depths of how they make it. Yeah! Like, if your character made up bombs or weapons or anything like that, I would type in at the end, like in my Google search, for character creation. Just like that, or for World of Warcraft, or for D&D, like to add it at the end just so it like doesn't trigger as much, like, oh, this person's just nerdy. Never mind, call off the dogs. Just better that way. Keeps him on his toes. Like, I started back up on my Doctor Who kick. I can't wait for the 60th anniversary with having the 10th Doctor back. Well, would he still be considered the 10th Doctor? Because technically he's 14 now, or 14 or 15 at this point, because the Hand was like considered a half, but she was 14, so I guess 15. And then the next one's gonna be 16. There's gotta be some paradox thing happening with it. Dude, that happens to people. Not, I don't know about with minis, but like gamers and stuff, there's been swap people called on people. Which is just messed up. And it's just people trying to, you know, prank these other streamers, but or to get them off of there so they can win. But like that stuff is, yeah, that stuff's serious. Dangerous. Mm-hmm. Only one doctor matters, yes. You are correct, madam. Yeah. I gotta go past this song. This song's awkward. Her toes! Painted toes! Alright. Oop, sorry. Didn't mean to whack the camera. Alright. Looking fire. Last little bit of wash, some highlights, fix a couple things. Put some highlights in her hair, because I never did that. And I think she might be about done. Some highlights on the chains and metals. Oh, I need to gel these guys so they look shiny. But then she'll be done. And then on to the next project. Wahahaha. I'm debating on whether or not I'm gonna do 2 of the 28mm first. Or if we're gonna, or if I'm gonna do the statue first. Sorry, my mother-in-law is texting. They're good. Just checking in on a couple things. I tell her it's okay. If you're watching this stream, it's okay. You can call me anytime. And I tell her this every time, it's fine. Why we live where we live. Living that everybody loves Raymond life so we can take care of you guys. His mom's so funny. told her that. She was like, whatever. That lady come back? Do I need to fight her? Not yet? Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do over the phone. Like, I can't do anything. I'm over here, like, prepared to fight her. Where you going? Nowhere. Who you fighting? No one. Thought that counts. Fight them through the phone. Super aggressive through the phone. I told her she can call me even if I'm streaming. I will pick up. Grams. Grams Watts. They're good. Just making sure they were good. They went to go visit some family and I'm like, are you guys there? She's like, yeah, we already got here. I'm like, oh, okay. You guys left way earlier than I thought. I was like, do we need to go over and take care of the pups? She's like, no, they're good. It's just one day. I'm like, okay. We're right here. It's perfectly fine. So funny. Lyndon? They can. They're a little they kinda know computers. Kinda. Enough to get into trouble. As they know about it. She likes to watch the short videos that we got that she can check out real quick. She's super cute. She always shares it, which I really appreciate. She loves it. She loves the artwork we do. We need to get her on stream one time. She's funny. All right. At one point, I'm gonna have to tell myself to stop because I'm just gonna keep adding. It's a curse! It's a trap! Here's I have my snack tray. Where's my nail polish? Let me grab my nail polish real quick, guys. This is a silly little trick. Before we had the water thing, I would literally use my shiny clear nail polish for gems. Works. Painting hacks with Tia. Do do do. You don't want your whole figure shiny? Good news. I have nail varnish. I used a matte the other day on my fingernails just to kind of protect them. Yeah, it's got a great shine to it. Works great. $5. Yeah. You just gotta be careful, because it'll go everywhere. And I mean, you can use a brush. It'll eventually harden and ruin your brush. But I just use it straight from this thing. But it makes it, you know, shiny. it looks more like a gem instead of a flat, you know, whatever on her chest there. Gotta make sure you don't have any strings. And like that, she's got jimmies. You can use the expensive stuff if you want, but honestly, this is a cheap tricks with Tia. You just gotta be careful with it. And then watch your strings. As a lady who has painted her nails many times. I thought this was a great idea. Now it looks like an actual gem on her chest. Today I'm painting affordable with Tia, for real. You can pick this up at the store. You can get it at the grocery store even over here. An old jewelry trick I had back in the day when I would make some jewelry just for funsies. Instead of covering it with like Mod Podge or something, which you can. If you got Mod Podge, you could do that too. I just don't like pulling out my big thing of Mod Podge when it's literally just for a couple things here real quick. Nail polish. And it seals it at the same time. And it's UV coat protected. Woo! Is that a firework I just heard go off? She's connected by toes and a piece of her clothing. So her clothing goes under this foot here, and it's connected here. The toes connected here, and the clothing is connected right there. it kind of dips back on the side here where it is a little raised, but the front here, right there, is connected. So she's connected here, here, and that whole foot in the back here. So she is on there. But yeah, that's her. Zoom out a little bit. That way you can actually see her. But yeah, that's her. There she is. I'm gonna do some highlights and stuff on her. Little bit of cleanup. Not much. Just a couple things here or there. Isn't she whimsical? I love it. Each piece gets more and more cray-cray, and I love it. She's gonna be next. I'm excited. I gotta clean her up first. Just got a couple things that need to come off of her. Now I gotta stare at this one for like 10 minutes and see where I messed up. And where she needs fixing. The gems are nice and shiny. I did that with the gems on Heather's too. That was how I did the gems on it. Super proud of myself for that. I was like, you know what? I know how to do this. A couple of these features stand out a little bit more. She's definitely fun. Nice and whimsical. All right. She turned down whimsical. I'm gonna put her there and I'm gonna stare at her. I clean this other one up. Gosh, she's fun though. Glad I brought snacks this time. I was shaky after the last convention. Oh, this one? Yeah, she's fun. I don't know what color to make her skin. I was debating on purple. Either purple or green. She's got the little horns off her cheek there. Needs just a little cleanup because of the supports. But she's sweet. I was thinking about green, but that's usually like an ogre color. She's a necromancer. I love green. I don't know. Gotta clean her up a little bit first. She would also be fun with a nice darker skin tone on her. Gosh, hard to decide. Like, skin tone is my hardest one to decide on what I want to do. Because I always want to go, like, do all kinds of different ones every single time. Please lower your expectation. Oh, I think that's supposed to be in her earring. Is it? No, it's not in the other one, so no, that's not supposed to be there. I know, I kind of feel that way with mine. I'm like, I'm only okay. I think that's kind of every artist's problem, because we always see someone who's way better than us and we think, oh, we're not that good, but to somebody else we're amazing. So it's like where you are right now is so different from where you're going to be, and the person's perspective is going to be different than every person you're going to interact with. So you just got to kind of take it with a grain of salt. Like, you know, thank you, I'm glad you enjoy it. I would do my best. And as long as that person's happy with it, that's all that matters. Yeah. Sometimes, usually what I'll do is I'll pull up like a skin tone picture to show like undertone and stuff, like what would be good examples of how that skin tone would look. And I'm like, does it match the personality? Does it match the clothing? And at the same time, I'm like, does it matter? What species is it? Are they orc? Are they demon? Are they human? Are they elven? Because the thing is this is like a demon character, but at first glance I thought she looked like a drow. Then I saw the things on the face and I was like, oh, that's a demon. You're like my mentor in art now. I got you, Rocky, no problem. Whatever you need. You want my draw on Instagram, I'll give it to you. Is she back? I've been doing art for a very, very long time. Exactly, yeah. Like, I was kind of thinking something like that. I thought that would be super cool. Just like a fun, funky, purpley... like something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I went straight for the darker tone, too. I was like, no, this. Oh, anybody coming through in Facebook and YouTube? Sorry, I can't see the comments on there. I super appreciate it for anybody that's on there. If you want to chat, I can see the Twitch chat. I don't know why it doesn't like to work when you multi-stream, but that's what it does. But I super appreciate everybody checking in. I already followed. You were like, screenshot. I'm now on there. That's so funny. Well, thank you for following. I appreciate. I'm hoping to get it back up and running properly again here. Get out of there. Why did it put supports underneath her chin? Oh, okay, there we go. I got it. Wow. The chin get destabilized? Probably. 3D printing's hard, guys. That's the part you don't see. Clean her up and get her ready for a little spritz. A spritzy sprue. And get her ready to go. And try not to miss any of them. I always miss at least one, and then I'm painting along and I'm like, so then I gotta take it off. I repaint over the area a couple times. It's fine. Yeah, I like that. I like that color you sent me, Clover. I'm gonna go with that one. The resin's cured, but why is that shiny there? Fun fact, this is show quality print right here. There are no lines. Turned out super, super pretty. So this one could literally, after I paint it, as long as I keep within the color ranges, could be entered into a show. Actually, Heather's Clover that you have, is entered into the Army Painter. It's in on their Instagram right now for the model. I think it ended, or it just started. Sorry, it just started. So she might have an award-winning model here soon. Oh, you're doing it for free? Rocky. Come on now. Time's worth more than that. What did they do? I'll look at you how I want. And I have the finger waggle in with it too. Yeah, Heather has it's in the competition right now. I need to go check and see how it's doing. Up on Instagram. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It might be an award-winning piece. Up on the Army Painter. Or was it? Am I in the wrong spot? Was it not the Army Painter? I thought it was. Or was it on the Facebook one? He enters them in a couple of different things, and I never know which ones he's entering them in. Hey, don't let people take advantage of you, though. Time's valuable, remember that. People look at art and they think of it as just something that they can take your time up, that it's just something they can do. Well, if it's something they could do, they would have drawn it instead of asking you to draw it. So just remember, your time is valuable. Don't let people take advantage of that time. As I offer to draw everything for free for Clover. But Clover's my bestie, and I've known her a long time. There we go. I mean, you can put them up and just let them know that, hey, it's gonna take me a minute. Clover! Oh my goodness. She does, though. She treats me so fine. I try to send you the best. And free Photoshop. She just gets surprise packages. True, though. It's true. Me and Clover have known each other 9 years? 9 years now? 10 years? Something like that. Long time. Been a long time. Oh, you should be able to sign back in. Let me know. I can sign you back in. 10 years this year. It's been a long time. Yeah, I'll get you signed back in. I didn't know it kicked you out. I'm sorry. Yeah, anytime it kicks you out, just let me know and I'll sign you back in. Practicing is good, Rocky. It's good to practice, but it's also good to know your worth. "10 long years. How have you put up with me all this time, Clover?" I'm obnoxious. Just saying. Gone through relationships, divorce, famine, homelessness. I get it. I gotcha. You're good. Whenever you need it, just let me know. Man. Go. Hands are right in front of this skull. Give it to me. Give me the brace. That's fine. It's fine. Alright. Is that it? I think that's it. And then I can clean her up and wipe her down and spray her down. She'll be ready for the next show. Get all these wispies off of her. She'll be ready to paint! Woohoo! Yeah, your mom's illness. Oh my gosh. It's been a lot. Chef, yep. So many passings. It's true. My grandparents and relatives and yeah. Yeah, that's how you get better, Rocky. And it's a process too. You gotta figure out your process. I ended up writing my process down. Because that's how you figure out your, I almost said theme. Your niche, your color niche, and how your style is. How you find your style is you have a specific way of doing things with it. And, you know, keeping with it and making sure to keep it consistent. Because if you go around and you paint it like a bunch of different ways, you're going to lose your style and you won't have as many people that know your stuff. So I wrote down my setup, like between sketch, line art, because I do black lining. A lot of people that color don't. I do a very odd mix of traditional manga slash webtoon slash realistic, but it's a very distinct look to it. So people recognize it just by seeing it. We have been through it all, Clover. That is 100% true. My goodness. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna get off a little bit early here. Get her cleaned up and ready for the next one. And then decide whether or not I'm gonna do her. And if there's anything else to finish up on this one. I'm sure I'm gonna find something. She's pretty, but I'll probably find something on her. I love her though, she's gorgeous. And then seal her up and she'll be ready to go. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. Everyone that checked out the stream, I super appreciate it. I hope you had a fun time watching some painting getting done. More will be coming tonight. Watts will be up on Whatnot if you want to check them out there. Tomorrow, I will be back in the afternoon, same time, same place. And then in the evening, Watts will be joining me Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then in the afternoons on Saturdays. So I think that's kind of the setup that we have right now. It seems to be going okay. At the moment, might have to shift a little bit because I might be teaching here coming up soon. So I might be out a little bit, but it'll just shift the days slightly. Besides that, thank you so much for hanging out. No, thank you, Clover. Love to stream. Happy to see you two today. You too, Rocky. Any questions you ever have, you know, come in, ask away. I enjoy art, so anytime I can talk about art, I'm like years and years. I have 17 years of experience, Rocky, so I got you. It's just a different medium. Like switching between the different art and different things you know and how you use them and your depth and everything, like it's all yeah, no problem. Great to have your support too, Rocky. Thank you so much. I super appreciate you hanging out with us. Good luck with the paintings and stuff out there. I hope they go well. I do want to try making my own here shortly, but we shall see how it goes. It was good to see you guys. Thank you